Hello, Reds fans. Welcome to the YNWA Transfer News Channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for your daily latest news.
Our first news is this. Alexander Isak injury scare provides Newcastle United twist amid Liverpool transfer talk. The real reason Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak missed training amid talk of a Liverpool or Saudi transfer this summer has been awash with Alexander Isak transfer talk. First it was links to Liverpool, which have never seemed to go away, then Saudi clubs were thrown into the mix. All the while, the Magpies have been very clear in their messaging they do not want to sell their star man. Talk of £120 to £130 million bids have been floated in the media in recent weeks, and that talk intensified at the weekend when the player was firstly not on the team sheet at Celtic Park, then Eddie Howe revealed he sent the striker back to Tyneside prior to the preseason defeat, partly due to the speculation surrounding his future. Shots then emerged today of the Swedish international training away from the rest of the players, sending fans, particularly Liverpool ones, into a frenzy online. But Newcastle World has learned the real reason why Isak was seen away from the main group at the club's Benton training base. Why Alexander Isak missed Celtic. Having missed the 4-0 loss to Celtic, Eddie Howe explained the Isak situation. He claimed the player had been training, but needed to manage his minutes, as well as hinting transfer speculation had played its part. He explained, "Alex has trained this week and he's fine, but we didn't want to take the risk with him today. Alex was with us all the way through Austria, but today, with all the speculation and things that are going on, I decided to send him home. It's purely the last thing Alex wants if he's not playing, is to be sat in the stand. Being under that scrutiny, I don't think that's fair to the player. So, if he wasn't going to play today, which we mutually agreed, he needs a little bit more training time, then it's best that he's not here." What is happening with Alexander Isak? Newcastle World can reveal that Isak had a scan this week, having felt some discomfort in his thigh. The scan is believed to have come back clear, but as a precaution, the player was put through his own session, which is common practice in these situations. This was also the same with Lewis Hall, who trained away from the main group. Joe Linton, who also missed Sunday, is thought to have been involved in full training, as the club prepared to jet off to Singapore on Thursday for a weekend friendly with Arsenal. Eddie Howe on Alexander Isak future. Howe said, "Yeah, I think it's difficult for me to give 100% clarity on any player. I'd never sit here and do that because it's football and you never know what could happen. All I can say is that Alex is happy at Newcastle. He loves the players that he plays with, the staff, the team. I've never had any issue with him other than really enjoying seeing his talent and seeing him express himself. Certainly, I'm confident that he's going to be here at the start of the season." Mark Gahey transfer, Darwin Núñez decision. Liverpool next 3 deals after Hugo Ekitike. It's been a busy transfer window for Liverpool so far as Arne Slot strengthens his side for the 2025-26 Premier League season. The Reds are closing in on their 6th signing of the summer transfer window. They have agreed a fee of up to £79 million with German side Eintracht Frankfurt for striker Hugo Ekitike. The Frenchman is now set to undergo a medical ahead of completing his move to Anfield. The move will see Liverpool's spending go beyond the £250 million mark following the arrivals of Florian Wirtz, Jeremy Frimpong, Milos Kerkez, Armin Pexey and Freddie Woodman. However, even after the deal for Ekitike is complete, the transfers, both in terms of incomings and outgoings, are not expected to end there. With that in mind, some of our Echo Sport writers have had their say on what the next 3 transfers could be. Amy Wilson. After the signing of Ekitike, Liverpool's priority should be on adding to their centre-back options, especially given the speculation over the future of Ibrahima Konate. If he is sold, along with the sale of Jerome Kwanzaa, it leaves just Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez and Rhys Williams as natural centre-back options. One target stands out for me, and that is Crystal Palace's Mark Gahey. The defender has been a standout player for the Eagles and England. He now has less than a year remaining on his deal at Selhurst Park, meaning that Palace are more likely to be open to a sale and may even take a reduced price after turning down £70 million from Spurs back in January. After a centre-back is signed, I think concentration should be on outgoings. The signing of Milos Kerkez means that left-back Konstantinos Tsimikas can be let go. Newly promoted Leeds United have been linked with an interest. Another player who could leave this window is midfielder Stefan Bajcetic. The 20-year-old spent last season on loan with Red Bull Salzburg and Las Palmas. He has 2 years remaining on his contract, but another move away from the club, whether on a permanent or loan deal, may be the best option overall. James Quinlan. Ekitike will be an interesting addition to Liverpool's front line, and naturally, now there are going to be more questions than ever about the place of Darwin Núñez at this football club. But a decision made over the Uruguayan might be too hasty at this point. The Reds would be reducing their number of strikers back down to 1 by letting him go with it unlikely, but not impossible. They would be successful in an effort to land Alexander Isak. Keep Núñez, who has been sharp in preseason so far, for now and allow other business to take place first. Sticking with outgoings as the focus, it can be agreed Tsimikas is going to have limited opportunities with Andy Robertson and Kerkez ahead of him in the pecking order. A parting of ways seems natural. A similar sentiment can be shared for Harvey Elliott, as regrettable as it would be for Liverpool to lose one of its most loyal servants. Elliott just isn't going to break into a team when Florian Wirtz and Dominic Szoboszlai are ahead of him. And another departure Anfield Chiefs should look to expedite in the coming weeks for the same reason is Ben Doak. A teenager with great promise but one who has a better chance to advance his career elsewhere. Isak Silakan. It feels likely that Liverpool's next 2 priorities will be a new centre-back and winger. Crystal Palace centre-back Mark Gahey has been linked for some time, and he could be available for £40 million this summer. It seems a bargain for someone at the peak of his powers. He could form an excellent centre-back partnership with Virgil van Dijk. The next priority should be a deal for Real Madrid's Rodrigo. The Brazilian, who is only 24, has plenty of experience playing for a big club. His opportunities have been limited since the arrival of Kylian Mbappé, but he's a good player. In terms of outgoings, Darwin Núñez just hasn't worked out at Anfield. Liverpool should still be able to get a decent fee for him, although nowhere near the money they paid Benfica to sign him in 2022. Kiefer MacDonald. It is perhaps the worst-kept secret in Premier League football that Liverpool are on the hunt for a long-term replacement for Virgil van Dijk. Earlier this summer, the Reds were interested in pursuing a deal for Dean Huijsen before he joined Real Madrid. Last year, meanwhile, Anfield Chiefs were keeping tabs on up-and-coming Lille defender Lenny Yoro, though they decided against stumping up the £50 odd the League One side were demanding for a player with relatively little first-team experience. And 12 months before that, Levi Colwill was the name on the lips of most Coppets after the left-sided centre-half enjoyed an impressive campaign on loan at Brighton and Hove Albion. It would, then, be no surprise to see the Premier League champions finally recruit a young, versatile defender before the summer transfer window closes on September 1st. Beyond that, it seems that Liverpool could be in the market for a wide forward to replace Luis Diaz, with the Colombian attracting significant interest from Bundesliga giants Bayern Munich. Darwin Núñez could also join Diaz in heading out of the exit door this summer, as the Uruguayan continues to be linked with moves to Italy and Saudi Arabia. Cody Gakpo overlooks Mohamed Salah when naming fastest player at Liverpool. Cody Gakpo has said summer signing Jeremy Frimpong is the new fastest player in the Liverpool squad. The fullback, who joined from Bayer Leverkusen this summer for a fee of $41 million, Euro 35m/pound 30m, developed a reputation in the Bundesliga for his rapid forays down the right wing. Gakpo knows this only too well from their time together on the international scene, and is looking forward to now combining at club level. The forward has already started benefiting from Frimpong's rapid bursts on the right flank, and the summer arrival picked out Gakpo at the back post in Sunday's friendly win over Stoke City. Before he teed up Federico Chiesa for a tap dash and it was an early sign of what Liverpool fans can expect from Frimpong. "He will bring a lot," said Gakpo, in an interview with Liverpool's website. I think he has a lot of quality, but I think one of his biggest qualities is he is maybe already the fastest player on the team. He is very fast, he has a good cross, he can defend, he can attack. I think he can help us a lot. Pace was one element lacking in Arne Slot's title-winning squad last season, with Trent Alexander-Arnold registering the team's fastest speed during the campaign. But the Reds have looked to address that this summer with their business in the transfer market. Frimpong's rapid accelerations on the right will be matched by Milos Kerkez on the opposite wing, while Florian Wirtz is also a nimble and positive runner in possession. Hugo Ekitike, another player renowned for his speed, will add to the squad's improved physicality when his transfer from Eintracht Frankfurt is confirmed. He is expected to meet the Reds in Hong Kong later this week and could even play a role in Saturday's friendly against AC Milan. It will be the third game of Liverpool's preseason, and Gakpo said the team is looking in good shape at this stage of the summer. Yeah, of course, preseason is stepping up now. I think we grew into preseason for obvious reasons, and now we are here and I think the intensity will go up. We have to prepare for the season. Obviously, we had a great season last year and we want to get better as a team. And to challenge again for the title and for Europe. Liverpool travels to Japan after its time in Hong Kong and will take on Yokohama Marinos on July 30th. The team will then fly home and faces a doubleheader against Athletic Bilbao on August 4th, before the Community Shield 6 days later. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. Subscribe.